Hey guys, it's Garrett again. Welcome to another installment of M35A2 wiring repair. Right now I'm going to show you how to install the male Packard connector. I've been doing a little bit more repair and just general cleaning up of the wiring in here. I've been needing to do it for a very long time, but you know how that stuff goes. So anyway, I'm going to be repairing, and I'm only doing this to show you. This is what's called the spider harness, and you can see why it kind of looks like a spider with all the little things going everywhere. I really need to replace this because all the wiring is kind of brittle and rotten, but I'm going to do just this one connector because it's really bad, and I want to show you how to do the male side. The spider harness, you can usually find them for about 25 bucks, the whole new thing. Just bolt it on, plug it in. So you see the issue here. So the insulation is rotten up to the connector, and the connector actually rotted so much that half of it came apart. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and let's see if I can, oh my goodness, depth perception and one-handedness. You know what, we're just going to snip it off here. So shit, I forgot how hard it is to strip wire with one hand. Okay, so just for your information, this is 14 gauge wire. So, damn it. Let me see if I can get it on there. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, that was easy enough. Okay, you're gonna find little strands of cloth in here. It's just reinforcement for the insulation. Usually you can just tear it off one strand at a time. Horrible camera work, sorry about this, guys. So god damn, so hard to pay attention to both. If you can't get all of the little fibers off, you know, one or two left is fine. It's not going to hurt anything. If they're still tough enough that you can't tear them off, just take a lighter and burn them. Okay, so with the male connectors, just like with the females, you've got three pieces, but they're different. So we've got the shield, we've got the insulator, and if I can find the piece I dropped, we got the connector itself. Now, the connector is the important part because you can easily screw it up. On both ends, it's open, okay? The end that the wire goes into is not this end. You see, it's got that crimp. Focus, you bastard. See, it's got that ring with a little arrow shape. That's actually what clips on to the connector on the other side. Let's see if I can. Okay, this is the old melty connector that I replaced earlier. If I can hold it in here somehow. Okay, so you got a big end and a small end. Small end on the right, big end on the left. Big end has the little arrow thing. Okay, that arrow, shit. Anyway, the arrow with the end with the arrow is what clips around that. That arrow-shaped ring is actually what gives it tension to hold on to the bubble on that connector. So, yeah, there it is. Anyway, if you try to crimp this end onto the wire, you're going to find out real quick that you screwed up because it's going to fall right apart. So, just like before, the first thing you install on the end is your connector itself, and I should have done this beforehand because I'm not going to be able to do it with one hand. So, yep, this officially sucks. These connectors are weather tight, right? They're waterproof. So, of course, the wire and the shield fit very tight. Usually, you see it's pushing up that insulation right there. Sometimes you've got to use a little bit of lube, like You can use silicone spray or something to spray on the shield, or you can just spit on it. You know, whatever works, whatever you have available. Guys, I know you know it works. And as you're pushing it on there, twist it. That will help it go without pushing the insulation back off of the actual conductor itself. God damn, this focus is sucking. It's the lighting, I swear. So, shit, I'm dropping everything. Look at, this is really terrible. Anyway, your insulator. It has got a big end and a small end. Okay? The small end goes into the shield. So, oh look, it's already got one in there. Sweet. Oh, so does this one. Cool. Anyway, well, I guess I can't really do much to show you how that works then. Anyway, you slide your connector on the wire, alright? Then you slide this onto the wire. Depth perception, like so. You slide it back out of the way. Then you take your little connector. Once again, make sure you've got the right end that's going onto the wire. Put this on there. And then crimp the living shit out of it. Pull on it and make sure it doesn't come off. And then slide your insulator up over it, and then slide your connector up over that. Pull on it, make sure it all stays, and you're good to go. I wish I would have been able to actually show you me doing all that, but I really didn't think ahead enough to realize that this connector was a much more difficult one to assemble than the other with one hand. So hopefully you get the idea. If not, post in the comments and I can, you know, I'll figure out a way to hold this and have two hands, and I'll show you exactly how it's done. But it's fairly straightforward. You should be able to handle it. So feel free to ask any questions, and like the video if you like the video. I appreciate it if you do. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I make lots of videos like this to show you guys different things on how to do stuff on everything. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.